get the game audio in. So we just killed the Orthon. We progressed past him and we found this strange lair. This is in the Temple of Shar. A severed pelvis. I mean, there's something here, isn't there?
Anything of use?
This is bait for something horrible. The thing is, I don't know if it's something to do with the Orthon or whether it's something else. Oh, hello, is that Lady Shar herself? Quite a nice figure. Never seen one of those statues from that angle before. So I'm expecting some horrible fight in here, and I just don't know what we're going to fight. So let's go and have a little bit of a wander around. Yeah, the Orthon wasn't quite what I expected. I thought the options to choose to let him go, cause some trouble for Raphael, or keep him in would have been played out a little bit more, and I guess we maybe could have done. But he was just some bad dude that needed his ass kicking, so that's what we're here for. I don't see anything round here of any value or interest. And that always makes me think I'm missing something in this game. Take all the rusty weapons. Rib cage. I mean, there's going to be nothing. There's rib cages and there's rats. That's the only thing we can see down here. Just excuse me a minute. That sounded like somebody going up my stairs. And that would be unusual because there's nobody else in the house. Okay, panic over. It was just the dog. He's got one of those cones of shame on at the moment. Not that it's a cone of shame in his case. He got bit by another dog yesterday. He's had to have some treatment, ongoing treatment, unfortunately. He's okay, but he's got one of those plastic cones on to stop him licking in the wound. And I think it was that banging between some doorways that I heard. Kind of weird, you know? It's one of those feelings like when you're kind of alone in the house. I say kind of because I knew the dog was there, but this wasn't a dog sound. So see, even big rough Yorkshiremen like me get frightened when we're by ourselves. Let's have a little look. Ooh, hang on. What is this? This is... Is there a way to get around here? Well, there's some steps that go down for sure. Hi, T-Pod. Is the dog okay? He's going to be fine. He's got this nasty bite on his back end, right on his rump. It's going to need stitches, but the vet says they don't like stitching them up straight away because that can keep the infection in and the tissue doesn't respond well to it. So he's kind of bandaged up, and then he's got to go back tomorrow for a check and then Monday for the actual stitches. So I'm not 100% convinced that that's necessary, and kind of thinking, is the vet doing this in the best interests of the animal, or to try and this isn't in the best interests of the vet's business? I have a bit of a distrust of vets. I grew up on the farm, so I have quite a bit of experience of them. They don't always get it right. But anyway, we think this is probably for the best, and he's going to be okay. Hey, Massive, you're currently stuck on the Dallas ship fight. You were on that bit yesterday, weren't you? I guess it's giving you some problems then. We could... I think I could get down here and then jump across to there. I don't think there's any need to, though. Because I can see another way down from over there. Right, let's go back up. I like the blood smear here. I'm not quite sure if it's relevant to the adventure. Has something been down there recently? We don't know. Oh, you just got to it? The one that happens after you leave the Gulag Island? Dallas ship fight. I can't remember that off the top of my head. Massive, unfortunately. I'd have to look up the playthrough. So here's the broken stuff and the broken warriors. I remember seeing them. There's a longsword. Take the long swords, we can sell those. And there's a plaque.
Chambers of Penance.
Okay. I do not feel the need for any penance. And that's where we just came from over there. What was that having? That had me click on something there. We can walk down this, right? We should be able to. Ah, okay. So there's a climb down here. Let me go this way first. Oh, where's that whistle, by the way? Remember we got this thing that we can whistle? There it is. No, that's a silver glass. Is that it? It's a bell. Summon the golem. Only available in combat. I'm going to send that to Shadowheart. Because I would like to use that to get the golem here so the golem can get killed so we don't have to fight the golem later. A rusty greatsword. As long as we can sell it. A little bit of rust is fine. You need to defend the half-elf seeker boss lady for like 6 turns. Is it quite tricky then? I don't remember it. I'd have to watch it. There's a burlap sack will just come past there. The heavy chest. Take those. Now, is that somewhere I wish to jump down to? Or can we get from some other angle? I think it's going to be a jump. And if I do, it's going to be a load of hit points damage as well, sadly. Do I really want to do it? I can't. It won't let me jump to there. No, there's some steps over here. I can't believe I missed those. Everyone else watching thinking, yeah, I can believe that, Mark. I've seen you play this game now for several weeks. I can totally believe you missed the obvious thing that was right behind you. The Zealot of the Absolute. The Amulet of the Absolute. I'm just going to send that to Shadowheart. Instructions from B. We won't be able to read those, will we? Investigate strange singing. Ascertain any connection to the relic. Do not deviate. Do not... Oh, it's the same one. We got that before. I must be running out of encumbrance. Or I should be filling up my encumbrance by now, I would think. I'm carrying a lot of crap. So this looks like some ritual torture place, doesn't it? You're currently trying to get a mind maggot grenade made on the ship to charm them once they're sitting in a merry circle around her. Those were brilliant from what I remember. And charm worked so well in that game. I don't know if you watched me play the end of that game, but it was a charm arrow that basically won the final boss fight for me. And I wasn't sure how the hell I was going to do it any other way. But charm is fantastic in Divinity Original Sin. Hey Tom, nice to see you. How's Starfield going? I've managed to watch a little bit of what you played. Unfortunately, the bit I managed to tune in for was you walking across a mostly barren moonscape, occasionally stopping to try and dig up a lump of iron, and failing some lockpick rolls. The lockpick system in that looks kind of funky in the sense that it uses a lot of lockpicks or digipicks to get into one lock. Hey, Catherine, welcome over. See the entire squad's coming over. How are you today? Right, so we have done this bit. So I feel like we have... Oh, hang on, isn't that a climb? No? We'll get back up here. You figured out the lockpick system, not sure about the rest. Because when I was watching you last night... it looked like
Chambers of Penance.
There was like, say, 3 rings to a lock and you had to like fill in the gaps. But it looked like it used 1 lockpick per attempt at filling in the rings. So you would go through several to get one lock open. Is that how that works? I'm good, thanks, Catherine. I'm glad to hear you are too. Is there anywhere else? There was a door somewhere, wasn't there? A vault there. I wasn't sure I'd gone through that. But there's a fight on the other side of that, and we haven't done whatever's here. What the hell is that? That's somewhere else. Place the umbral gemstone in the altar. Right, so that's what we've got to do. I just want to make sure I've finished exploring this area. I think I probably have. Yeah, we've been to this bit before. Do you know what? Let's just go. It's a big old temple, is this? Ah, okay. This is the bit we haven't done. And I don't know if there was anything I needed to wander off down here and do. No, that's okay. That's a waypoint. So we've been there. This was the bit that I remember looking at and thinking, we haven't done this.
Lady.
Oh, who picked the gems up? I think Gale. Did Gale get one? Yeah, Gale got one. Are we doing this again? Oh my god.
The very air around you seems to quiver and cool, as if disturbed by some presence. An invisible, formless, welcoming presence. Child.
Lady Shah. Is that you?
Indeed. Welcome. It has been a long road to bring you back to me. But there is more I need of you. Listen closely.
It's a trick.
Like the dark justiciars of old, you must journey to my innermost sanctum and make a sacrifice in my name. You will become my voice made flesh, to command all who bow to me. Already you have the Spear of Night. Wield it to make the sacrifice. You are ready. You were born for this. Now forth. Make me proud.
I'm not...
I won't fail you, my lady.
The effect of that was kind of reduced by the fact that Gale here hadn't actually joined the rest of the party because he hadn't made the jump over the steps. Path is not interrupted. Right, everybody come here. You can do it. Thank you.
At least things have stayed.
Been having a little bit of trouble with the companions pathfinding and jumps in the last couple of streams since the last patch, I think it is. You've been enjoying Medieval Dynasty? That's a really good game. I had a lot of fun in that. The Pedestal of Reckoning. I'm guessing we jump on this and this takes us off somewhere else. Oh, we also have trouble with these lifts as well, but this looks a bit bigger so we can all fit on. Let's go to the left. Oh. Right, it's this one. Let's go to the right.
That disc is moving. Might be useful to navigate this place.
God, I thought this was only like a short side quest thing in here. It's massive. An ancient altar. A stone door. Find Ketheric Thorm's relic. Open the door to the inner sanctum. I kind of wanted to have the guy killed by now, but I think we're going ahead, so... Who else had one of these things? Shadowheart had at least one. Okay. Do we have to do it again? Oh, please tell me I didn't need to bring the other one from back there. I think Astarion's got one. I think there were 4. Anyone want to do the last one? Wish me luck.
Keep a blade close.
Yeah, it's okay. We've got the right amounts. And the door opens. And we go into our doom, I predict. You're not a fan of Lady Shah? Yeah, I'm not so sure. Alright, good luck, Massive. Have fun.
This way.
What does the plaque say?
Spill the blood of Selûne and rise a warrior of Shah.
Let's get going.
Do we know any Selenites?
Over than through.
Maybe she'll provide one for us. Oh, this is one of these creepy places that lights up by itself as you go in.
This must be where initiates undertook their final preparations.
The Shadowfell entrance.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies.
Has that just given me a stack of candles or something? Or is it... No, it's these. I've lit all the candles up, okay.
Trust your secrets to the night.
Almost there.
Shroud yourself in blackest night.
I don't know about this, but I don't think that we've got a whole lot of...
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
This is going to be bad. I know this is going to be bad.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shah's grace did we even make it this far.
No spoilers, please, T-Pode. Right, use the power of the parasite. Feel inside Shadowheart's mind. I can have... She's going to cast guidance on me to help with this as well. This is a big one that I would really like to make, so I'm going to roll again. Good.
You feel your mind slip into Shadowheart's. But you are not the only one present. There is another. Ancient, commanding, rendered from purest darkness. Shah.
Take my spear, step forward, and strike down the Selûnite.
As you command, Night Singer.
She's got the spear.
Now go. Warm my blade with moon-crazed blood.
Shadowheart disapproves.
And be wary of your companion. He pries in your thoughts.
Uh-oh.
That wasn't for you to hear.
Yeah, I deserve to know what I'm getting myself into.
It's simple. My Lady Shah demands a sacrifice. One life. Not that it matters, but her reward aligns with your own interests.
Does it? Exactly. One life is too high a price.
Please. How many breathed their last just so we could make it this far?
But they were scum.
Trust me.
And villainy.
This will help us.
Trust me. This will help us. Alright, let's move on.
Just remember what I said. Let me do what I need to.
Let's trust her. We're going to try and trust her. Let's see where it goes. Into the Shadowfell entrance.
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
Are you sure you want to proceed? Depending on your choices, the state of the region could change and some active quests may become unavailable. In that case, no. It's warned us. That's fine. We have a waypoint to come right back here. We'll come back here and do some other stuff. Check the weapons rack. Old rusty weapons rack. Take it.
Used by initiates for the final step
Move on. So I'm good. I think we're going to do this bit last of all.
Not all were worthy of the spirit.
Oh, hey, Gamer Trojan. Nice to see you. The Slipper Stealer is here. Watch your feet. What's this? What's this? Tom, what have you been stealing now? We can't trust him with anything, can we? So, I could go to... I am going to go to the Last Light Inn and sell some crap. And then we're going to go to Moonrise Towers and sort that out. And that's where I'm going to hopefully summon Lurch, and he's going to get killed. And then I'm going to go back and kill Balthazar, because I don't trust or like him. So I'm happy to kill him too. And so Moonrise Towers, Balthazar, and then Shadowheart's Quest is my plan.
How's the barricade coming along?
Hey Andre, nice to see you. Let's have a little look then. We've got this trader. Oh, we've got some iron for Damon as well.
It'll need to.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Loads of money, that's what we like to see. Right, how much are these worth? Not as much as I would like, but here's 8 halberds I just happen to have in my back pocket. Yeah, that's done. That's definitely done. Keep that. Let's get rid of all this rusty shit I've been picking up. It's all got scrap value. Is that it? What's that one? Acid resistance. Oh, hang on, there's a couple of those. Topaz, a couple of pearls. I remember buying back the pearls because our traders didn't have enough money to buy all our crap from us. That's the sign of success in one of these games. And the True Love's Caress. I'm keeping that for now. I don't suppose you have any potions. Yes, she does. I'll take those. All of them. Thank you. And all of them. So as long as we get a good stock of the good potions, the little ones we can use to heal up between fights instead of wasting spells. So that's going to be useful. And I don't mind spending some money. Occasionally. Do you want to buy some incense? I've got loads of incense. I've got a deal on it this month. The least expected. I don't think I wanted that. The Ring of Twilight. I don't think I wanted that either. The Punch-Drunk Bastard. I definitely don't want that. And the Battle Mage's Gloves. Get rid. Get rid. Let's just sell. Just sell. I'm not... Nope, I'm not going to second guess. Let's get rid of the crap. What is that? Craft of Water. Purple Fluorite Shard. Don't know how long I've been carrying that around for or why. How's the doggo? He's going to be okay. He needs some stitches to his wound. And it's an expensive job. I've got to take him back on Monday for some stitches and tomorrow for just another checkup. It's going to be around 800 quid. For antibiotics, painkiller, a couple of visits to the vet, 3 visits to the vet, and some stitches. So, but luckily I managed to get the name and address of the woman whose dog caused the problem. And guess what? It turns out she's known to the police. And she's had a dangerous dog order tried to be enforced on her before. And a dog tried to be muzzled. And she's got a history of this sort of thing. So it's going to be a fight and a struggle and an argument. But we should get the money back from her. Yeah, expensive. I know, I should have just taken... I should have put like a dress on him and a wig and taken him into the local A&E at the hospital where it would have been free. That would have been better. But anyway, if you want to get rich, become a vet, apparently. Although the training is long and hard, so I'm not sort of dissing them too much, but let's get rid of some of these. We may as well cash all these in. I don't think you've got anything. This one, Amulet of the Absolute. I don't think I need it. We do need Char's Spear, so... And the helmet. Keep it for now, although I think it's one to get rid of. You've got quite a bit of crap building up. We can get rid of that. Okay, that'll do. So we've sold our rubbish. Oh, we're going to see Damon, see if he's got anything to build us. Yeah, we reported it to the police. We wouldn't have done if she'd been decent about it, because, you know, dogs are dogs, and but this was like a proper attack. It wasn't just playfulness turned a bit rough. But she was like one of the most she responded in one of the worst ways she could, shouting and blethering and bullying and blaming my wife and my wife's friend for it. And it was our dog on the lead. So because she was an arsehole about it, I have made it my task to do everything in my power to make sure karma comes round and bites her on the arse. So she could have handled it better, but she's gonna pay the price for a not.
Need anything?
Why do you need all these agate pearls, etc.? They're currency. Actually, we had a games master in D&D who actually made us play like this, in that if we had like bags of gold from earning and looting stuff on adventures, he said you're encumbered if you want to travel across the lands with it. So he'd made us go and trade it in to a merchant for bags of gems, which had the same value, but were a lot lighter. So I guess there's that. They're travelling currency. We just cash them in. It's a bit like a traveller's check, I guess. You cash them in when you get to the other end. I found a material. What can you make of this?
Well, well, well. I knew I smelled...
What do we get this time? The Flawed Helldusk Gloves. We might be making a set of these, you know. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage. Your unarmed attacks deal an... Okay. Strength saving throws +1. They are good. However, I've still got these. I get the strength saving throws and I gain advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. And that is so good, I don't want to give it up. However, what about Shadowheart?
My face protects me.
She can wear these. What's she got? She's got... You can cast Mage Hand and you get strength saving throw. And telekinesis. Oh, I think... Definitely... Oh, actually, having said this... They might be good for Astarion. You get Sleight of Hand +1. He doesn't really need this. No, I'm going to put them on her. She had... I don't know if she gets any set bonus. That would be awesome if you had a set bonus for armor. I would really like that. And it says... Oh, unarmed attacks can possibly inflict bleeding. Well, I'll take it. We'll consider our options. I'll give her these as well. The Mage Hand stuff is quite nice. Everyone's got good gear. And the gear is, like, so useful in most situations. I don't want to give it up. And that's kind of tough.
I must keep going.
Poor dog. The other person's... yeah, the other person... Well, quite often when the dog does something wrong, it's not the dog's fault. It's the owner's fault, isn't it? That's what we say.
I've got a long road ahead. At the ready.
Right, we are travelling to... Let's have a look. We've done most of the stuff around here. There was a custom marker in the Masons Guild, but I think we're done with that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's finished with. We have... That is a big one. And we need to go to Moonrise Towers. Are you telling me I don't have a waypoint for Moonrise Towers? And my nearest one there is this place. Is that right? Where's the Verge of the Shadows? Let's find out where the Verge of the Shadows is. It's down there. Okay. We don't want to go down there. I guess we're going to the road to Baldur's Gate then. Telekinesis is also useful. You can throw enemies for 10 turns. It is good. I haven't used it on her. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm having to think. I always like anything that does extra damage. I mean, that's the extra damage on every single attack, isn't it? Whereas the telekinesis will last. I think, it was long rest, wasn't it, telekinesis? Refreshes on a short rest. Oh, I don't know now. These are tough. These are really tough. I'm going to send him to Astarion, and he's going to get the fire damage on his attacks. Someone's going to get use out of them. I can't see them. Oh, I was looking for a purple one. So he loses a bit on his sleight of hand, but I guess he'll just have to put up with that. Follow the yellow brick road. Where are we going, actually? I thought there'd be a waypoint at the waning moon, but apparently not. But I think if we just come through here and head south, we can walk straight in. We've infiltrated the place. We've got the pixie blessings. Oh, it's got the executioner thing up. That's nice. Okay, here we go. Oh, God, there's a waypoint here. Well, we've got it now. Anyone reach that?
Let's move. With haste.
Not sure if sleight of hand will be of use in a fight. It's not, but I'm not going to put a different pair of gloves on just to pick every lock I ever come across. So that's where it's useful. I think I'm okay to go past all these guys now.
That's far enough.
He's checking my pass.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
Let's have a look. I might ask the same. Why is one of our rank on guard duty?
Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
Why is it that on like the very hottest days of the year, there is always something noisy going on outside and I have to shut the window? It's like it never does it on a flipping freezing cold day. Like a tractor outside or something. Oh, hey, Mills. The road to Baldur's Gate is closed. It certainly was when I tried walking through it the other day. Got thrown in prison. In her name.
Praise the absolute.
So many different voice actors involved in the production of this game. Or at least so many different voices. Maybe it's some of the same voice actors for several parts, just putting on different voices. Which is quite impressive if that's the case. I'm not good at doing different voices. I mean, I've had no training in it, but I'm naturally not very good at it. Well, doesn't seem to be anything down there. We walk around the other way. I like to explore before going into such things. A ghoul. A pair of ghouls. A pair of ghoulies, I might say. Am I ready to test my oath? Don't say that. Come over here. What have we got here? We've got a side door. I mean, we did come across that bridge before.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
I don't know if we need to speak animal. What the shit are you doing over here? How did Gale get there?
Step by step.
Was it because he couldn't get over do the jump or something, or there wasn't space, so he went around it? I mean, things like that can cause like massive problems in games. He could have walked into a nest of enemies and triggered a huge fight. Just cackle.
Let's chat.
Snarl. Okay. I guess they're not talking today. There's a vendor out there.
No one back home will ever believe this. Here goes nothing.
Let's explore the place a little bit. It's just the back of the castle. Okay, there's a cat. Let's go and get the lowdown
Salutations.
from the cat.
I can do that.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
They've gone for the most ugly cats they could possibly find to put in this game. Slithering vermin? They're called tadpoles.
Their name matters not. Merely their demise.
I like this cat.
I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards.
That's a little dark even for a cat. You're a little bit intense. You know that tadpole is dead, right?
Lies, it merely pretends. But I'm a patient hunter. I will wait for it to stir, and then I will strike. Now I must return to my prey. It has been too long since it felt the bite of fear.
That is one intense kitty cat. I'm not eating the cat. I don't eat cats. Is this safe to go around? It's a true representation of a cat.
Map marked this spot.
I found... Oh, okay. This was the secret way in. Who's got a big hammer?
I wonder what the next move is. Attacking's the best defense.
Oh, come on. Well, we're going to need something bigger than that then, aren't we? Eric's got...
No one stopped me yet.
I don't know if this is going to be big enough. It's a big damaging sword, but immune to slashing damage, which it would be. I could give him the mace. So it's resistant to slashing and piercing. So we need bludgeoning damage or force damage. Force damage is doubled. Do I really want to use a magic missile? Have I got any of these? Repulsor. 2d6 force. Let's do that. I don't use this very often. Pause. And... Oh, you're joking. Achievement unlocked. Kill a creature with falling damage. You are kidding me. It punted her off the wall. I hadn't even noticed. Oh, God. Right, I'm not accepting that. I'm loading that back up. How many million hours ago was that? 1433. 7 minutes. We'll take that. Oh, God. Golden. Golden. Ugh. I hate these walls. I absolutely do. I'm just going to have to give the mace to Eric, I think, who can then batter his way through the walls. Or I use Gale to force damage it open. He can blast off all his level 1 spell slots, and then he'll have nothing to shield himself with. Oh, here we go.
That's so
we'll do the same options.
Well then.
What?
Let's not keep awaiting.
Did he say that before? He maybe did. Right, we go running around here. This is the bit that caused the problem.
No hesitation.
We'll quickly move on. And I'm hoping the other 3 idiots will follow up. This time. They did. Okay, good. We're back on track. If only I was a warlock. I know.
There can be no doubt. This is the place.
Oh, there's someone to talk to here.
This is where we'll discover the secret.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling.
It's strange.
Now, how can I help you?
Maybe I should have had one of those amulets on. I've never seen a tame gnoll before.
Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
You mean enslave people?
Their will has always been hers to command. I am simply putting it back where it belongs. Behold. Barnabas, sweetie. Come show what a good boy you are.
Go on, bite her head off. Go on, bite her head off.
What would you like him to do?
Let's cause some mischief, please. Oh. You decide.
The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
We could break that. All these slaves would suddenly turn on their masters.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Wisdom. Sever her control once and for all. This ought to be a laugh. Well, we didn't.
They battle silently for a long moment, the gnoll's heart drumming with strain. Then all at once, his heart stops.
We got a brief upskirt shot of a gnoll then.
Oh, Barnabas. I'm so sorry, me darling. He isn't the first to die. Her love is simply too much for some. I hope you will fare better when your time comes.
Right, so if we can get everyone to do a trick like that, we can halve the amount of beings in here. How do I get to meet the Absolute?
Please, Zerel. And you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all have returned.
Curious. We can loot him now.
The Absolute is giving you a second
3
chance,
mugs.
love. Don't waste it.
Shall I go and see what the vendor's selling in here?
I'll give it a shot.
And I want to go outside, find the cat, and go and find that door at the other side. What have you got? There's a pilgrim. Let's talk to the pilgrim first.
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
I'm thinking anyone we can find alone in a room, we can shut the doors and butcher. Is my thought.
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
Pale companion? What does a trader in blood do exactly?
I trade in blood and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood.
Sod that.
With 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
I'm not interested.
I'm here, should you change
I
your
don't
mind.
care what story
Although
that
perhaps
brings
there's
up.
one more thing we could discuss. Your friend.
He's not for sale. Well,
He's a vampire, no?
he might be.
Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
Yes, all mine. Oh, I'm dying to say that to see what Starry and the... Yes, all mine.
Well, I
Ah.
hope you don't mind sharing him for just a minute. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Do as you're told.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
See, I have a horrible feeling that she will become extremely powerful and do some dark deeds if she gets bitten by a vampire. I'm surprised, Astarion. I thought you'd jump at a chance like this.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank.
Fair enough. I mean, it would be useful, but no, I don't think so. What do you mean? What's wrong with her blood?
I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Trying to see if the name rings any bells or some funny anagram, but no. Don't do anything you don't want to.
All right. Thank you.
I'm not doing that.
It's still a no, I'm afraid.
How very disappointing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have to play the Paladin. I'm not the slave master. You see she read Twilight? You don't like her anymore? I'm tempted to kill her. Oh, she's got some nice stuff.
Just a pinch of... is this...
Shut the door. We have someone over there who's hopefully not looking. Right, I am going to... Not you. I want you. Can I engage her in conversation?
Dull moment.
Welcome back, true
Switch
soul.
character. I don't think I can get behind her from here.
Like a wraith.
Oh, I can. Okay, save game. Picky pockets. Right, let's see what she's got on here. Enter turn-based mode. There's a conversation nearby. Okay, fair enough. So, what has she got that I might like? I don't think there's probably... Ooh, what's this? The Circlet of Hunting. You get a D4 bonus to attack rolls. Oh, are those stupid things in here as well? God damn it. I shut the door to try and keep that out as well. Is it leaving? Right, let's try this again.
Let's prowl. Let's have a rummage.
I might just need to be a bit quicker, that's all. I don't think she's got this potion on her, has she? I think it's a trade. Ring of free action. Cannot be paralyzed or restrained, that's good. A risky ring, you gain advantage on attack rolls and receive disadvantage on saving throws. That's too risky for me. The Thunderskin Cloak. When a creature with reverberation deals damage to the wearer... The hell's reverberation? Oh, I don't know. I could probably buy any of these if I wanted to. It doesn't look particularly exciting. Scroll of telekinesis. Is that going to knock me out of stealth again? I feel like I want to steal something now I've come this far, but she doesn't have anything worth having. Well, she does, I suppose. Steal. What else could I try taking, actually? Should I push my luck? You get a default bonus to attack rolls against creatures marked by... Okay. We did not get caught there. Oh, he moved? Okay, maybe he got seen. That's fine. We're not pushing our luck any further. Do you have anything for trade? Was the potion any good? It's 800. Sorry, not the potion, the scroll. Anyway. Leave.
Breathe deep.
I'll take that.
Move.
We got some free shit. I like free shit. Right, this comes out the back door of the castle. We go along here. There's a sleeping cat that wasn't asleep before. Is that definitely dead? Did it just vanish? It's dead. Can we cast resurrection on it and then use it to... Do you know, it might work. Stupid as it sounds, it might work. I think the camera froze. Oh, bollocks. Cheers for that, Mills. Do you know what I thought? I was seriously hoping that my webcam issues were over because it's not been... That's not happened since I upgraded to Windows 11. I'll deactivate and activate it. And I thought, had my fingers crossed, that was the end of those problems, but it's not. Let me know if it pops back, won't you? Cheers. That's so frustrating when that happens, because it's to do with... I don't know what it's to do with. It's not a problem with the camera. I think it's to do with the Camlink capture card. So I think I've pretty much done everything but replace that. So I'm going to have to do that. A lovely camera freeze. It could have been worse, I guess.
This is the spot that's marked on that map.
Right, what's going to be the best way of destroying this? Can't reach it. Let's bring Gale up.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And go for a level 1 magic missile. Do we need to get it? Right, it's down to 2. So if I'm lucky, she can do it with one big attack. Go on, crit. It's not going to work, is it? I think it will if I give that weapon to someone a bit bigger. So you drop your sword there where I can find it. And you just lend me that. Oh, hang on. Is this piercing damage? No, it's a mace. It classes as a mace.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have. May the gods take...
There we go. There we go, Shadow Heart. That's how it's done. About time I got a new sword, I think. So, this was a stash of... Stash of what? I can't remember. Is there anything else in here? Or is that literally it? That's literally it. Okay.
Need to find a way forward.
Not super exciting, but... That was what the... Mason guy marked on the map, I think.
Monster lives in this tower. Something big.
That's something big.
Nothing to be afraid of, lass.
I should speak up.
See if I can get some clues.
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
You were praying to God I had an incredible sense of humour and you chose that screenshot. Thanks, David. Well, I guess I could always recreate it. Oh, I can loot out of here? We've got another vendor in here. It's Erna. Is she the vendor? Rowan Moonglow.
Ah, a
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Out to trade. Don't think I can steal anything from here. Wow, she has a lot of stuff. Right, let's start putting things in there, because I have a feeling I might spend a bit of money here. What is that? A blooded great axe. See, my great sword silences targets on a hit. Relentless Revenge. When the wielder has 50% hit points or less, they deal an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage. Oh, okay, so the additional 1 to 4 is conditional. It'd be a D12 plus 5, which isn't actually good. So that's not actually what we want. A Drake Throat Glaive, 7 to 16. Draconic Elemental Weapon, transmutation spell. Vicious Dragon Breath. Enemies have disadvantage on saving throws against your Dragonborn. Oh. Well, if we were a Dragonborn. But what is this? Imbue a weapon with elemental power. It receives a +1 bonus to attack rolls and deals an additional 1d4 damage of your choice. Refreshes on a long rest. Doesn't say how long it lasts for, actually. Let's just hang on. Once per long rest, but it doesn't say how long it goes on for. That could be good. Anything else here? Armor of Devotion. Eternal Devotion? All incoming... No, that's not right. Recite your oath to gain... 1... Oh, that's crap. We don't want that. Chainmail plus 2. You take 2 less slashing damage. I don't think there's anything very exciting here. The Sharpened Snare Cuirass. Add your dexterity modifier to your armor class. The full one. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws, resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restraint. Okay, there's some interesting looking stuff in there, but crappy little hand crossbow. But with a level 3 magic missile. It's not bad. I'm not spending anything. I will buy potions. I'll dish all these out at some point, but that's actually not a bad price. We'll take those.
An honor, true soul.
Sorting out all the potions ready for the big fight.
Eventually.
Who's this one? We've got Lantarv.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you.
Oh, if I just...
Through the main doors.
This guy? An armorer to the Absolute.
If you have coin, then show.
I love that moustache. I'm not bothering with the conversations. We're just going straight to see what he's got. And he has a Halberd of Vigilance. Okay. Sentinel weapon. Gain +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Adroit Reflexes. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage. And I think that is really, really good. And it's got extra reach. It classes my two-handed for the perk. The silence was nice, but I never seem to be hitting the thing that needs silencing. So, do you know what? I am going to buy that. I'm going to spend some of my 20,000 credits. You know what? I'm just going to save it right here in case this doesn't work as I intend. 75. I don't get a very good price for that, do I? What else has he got then? The Fistbreaker Helm. High spell casting. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save. You gain a +1 bonus to initiative. Ooh, he does have some nice stuff here. Lots of lovely secrets around here in danger. Yeah, I think I'm going to treat myself, Tom, with some of the cash that I have built up over the time. Gloves of the Duelist. Nope. Sentinel Shield. Gain +3 to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. I might go with that for Shadowheart. We'll see what she's got. The Enraging Heart Garb. That is... crap, really, for us, I think. Breastplate +2 is not worth it. I very much doubt that anything else is. What's the... That's the Fistbreaker helm. I think that's quite good. The Big Boy's Chew Toy, a quarterstaff. Who's a large fellow. Level 2 transmutation spell. Slicing short sword. When the wielder attacks with advantage, the attack inflicts bleeding. Now that's interesting. That could be an Astarian weapon. And the scimitar +2. Some good stuff in here, actually. Okay, let's spend some cash. I've never used a halberd or a glaive on a main character in a D&D game since Eye of the Beholder, and I wasn't that impressed with it back then. But this one looks like this could be really good. Okay, we're gonna have some fun with that. Right, let's see your shield. When a melee attack misses you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns. Oh, okay, attackers can't land critical hits. That is very nice. And I'd be trading that for a +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Same armor class. I like the not being able to... She does feel a bit squishy. I'm going to not take that. I might come back to regret that, but I'm going to not take it for now. +1 bonus to spell save DC and 1 bonus to initiative. So I think that might be a Gale thing. So let's go take a look at Gale's current hat. Oh, he gets a free Scorching Ray. And I'd be trading that for that. Maybe not. Anyway, Astarian's main weapon is Sword of Life Stealing, which is good. And the secondary one reduces the roll needed to 19 for a critical hit. And I'd be trading that for... I don't think I'm going to do it. I mean, bleeding is good, but no, I'm not going to do it. I was tempted. And the +2 scimitar is that one. Not proficient with martial weapons, so that's it. We've actually spent as much as we're going to. I thought I might spend a bit more there, but there was nothing just quite what I wanted. Right? Okay.
Get moving, will you?
I've never seen a moustache like that on a kobold. That is quite impressive. Quite impressive. Keeping an eye on that webcam now because I don't trust it. That's the first time in a month it's done that. I know why it is as well. Someone was asking me about upgrading to Windows 11 today, and I said don't bother unless there's a specific need to. However, it did fix one little niggling issue I had, and that was it. And apparently it hasn't fixed it now, so... Oh well. What can we do?
Here we go.
We can spend some money and buy a different capture card is what we can do. Oh, it's the kitchen. Right, come on in. Come on, welcome in, welcome in. Let me shut the door. Pig meat, silver cake stand, dried pork sausage, another silver cake stand.
Mind if I do?
Oh, we're just back here. Let me just get the... sweet potato, pork sausages. This is making me hungry. I think we've got some pork sausages left in the fridge, actually. We had a barbecue the other night. It's been one of the hottest days in the UK this year, and they were really, really good.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Burn it down! Hack it down.
Something slimy.
Okay, so we can't destroy it.
From the rafters above.
Always my first go-to option. See what we can destroy.